This is my story. I am not a doctor, I am not a psychiatrist, I am not a therapist or counselor, but I wanted to talk about, we'll call it R2020, if you will. Yes, the time of fear and lots of crazy news and the whole, having to wear a mask. Oops, I said the M word. Having to wear a face covering, if you will, and make sure we're distanced just right, of course. And just that whole year was cuckoo. And I know everybody has their own opinion, valid, but personally, my red flags when the media and the government are outward bribing, if you will, to get a certain jibby. To me, that's wrong. That's sort of like an obvious, okay, if this is legit and not a bunch of BS, you shouldn't be bribing with money, with trips, with free stuff, because first off, it's tacky, and it just shows how sadly gullible Americans are. It's just icky. No. If this is legit, there should be no bribing. Shouldn't have to bribe. But no, the R of 2020 was a mental cluster fudge, if you will, to put it nicely. It definitely, personally, was just weird. Being nervous, and this is my personal experience, being scared to go outside, feeling like I had to wear a face covering, if you will, outside, even when I was not around anybody. Also the effects of, if you see family or friends, having that pause of, should I hug them? Can I hug them? Do I feel okay hugging them? Which is sad, because I am a total huggy type of person. Hugging, yeah. But now I've just, maybe within the last few years, gotten more comfortable with it, shall we say. Yeah, that's one thing, weird side effect, if you will, of that whole year. So I would say it definitely atrophied socialization, unfortunately. Another thing it did was to cause me to be a homebody. I love to stay home. I don't mind going out. After the, quote, home arrest, if you will, was lifted and we could actually, go about into society like normal human, even just going to the grocery store felt like over-socialization, which to me is weird. I mean, that's just the grocery store. Not like it's over-socializing, but that felt like enough, Even now, a few years later, it still feels like plenty. Like I've socialized enough after just going shopping, which is ridiculous. Still don't like being around big groups of people. I prefer hanging out one-on-one. And yeah, it was a crazy year, and I mean, things have not, quote, gone back to normal. I mean, the media likes to portray or give the impression we've gone back to normal, but honestly, after what we went through, I don't believe we really have returned to normal, because the world changed after that year. And it's weird, because sometimes, you have inklings or moments you miss the before the R took over our world and our lives, and before certain upper powers that be liked to play GOD with us. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that was my brief summary of how R2020 was for me. Do I believe there is going to be a 2.0 on this? Oh, I about sure there will probably be something that will pop up. But we'll see. I pray we don't have that happen again, because I don't think anyone's going to put up with the home arrest scenario again, because that was absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, it was ridiculous. What I think is really stupid is some stores still have the stupid distance stickers on the floor. It's like, come on. Yeah. But yeah, this will be my first video about the R2020. I may make some more on the effects of R2020. And if you would like to and feel comfortable sharing your experience with R2020, feel free to comment below. I know everyone has their own opinion on this, and it's a very heated topic, but I figured might as well chat about that for a bit. Have a good day. Bye.